Okay, how many of you have heard about that crazy wrap thing before tonight?
I have.
Other than Renee. And Susan, you've heard about it too. Awesome. Okay, so we've got a couple newbies in the room. That's exciting. I love it when I get especially skeptical newbies to get a wrap on, because you're going to be pleasantly surprised by the end of this evening. So, how are y'all feeling?
Feeling hot.
You're feeling hot. Okay, good. You're cold, you're tingly, okay. It's not broken, it's just your body's way of responding to receiving all that good active ingredient. So I actually experienced both. I was hot, and then 20 minutes later I was cold under a blanket. So totally normal, and you're tingly.
I'm not feeling anything.
You're not feeling anything. Okay, give it a few minutes. We just got that wrap on you, so it's going to take maybe a little bit of time for your skin to start absorbing that. You should eventually be feeling some... A lot of people call it like icy hot, something like that, or maybe even a little itchy. That's all very normal. That's just that active ingredient getting into your system. So I've given you all a party pad. I want you to make sure that you see this. Have you tried the crazy wrap thing? Because we're going to go over this side of the book first. Okay, and you can just follow along. And I'm going to explain to you what it is, what it does, and talk about a couple more products that work really well with the applicator. Okay, so go ahead and open it to the first page. This is what it is. Okay, it's a ultimate body applicator, and the company has picked this shape and this size because it works well on most body parts. You can cut this applicator and use it on a couple different places, and I'm going to show you kind of how to do that here in a second. You're going to wear it for 45 minutes, and you're going to see some results. So this is a dry applicator. As you all saw when I got you wrapped this evening, it's all treated, and the botanical solution's on there already. So you don't have to spatula anything on this cloth, but this is just a non-woven cloth. It's like a patch, the same material they use to, administer like a nicotine patch or a hormone patch, something like that. It's just a big patch, okay? So,
is it latex?
It's no latex in here. Nope. So if there's anybody that has an allergy on that, you don't have to worry about that. So, good question. Okay, so let me kind of give you some guidelines on how you would use this to wrap different parts of your body. They're meant for at-home use, and it's really quite simple once you've seen it work, okay? One applicator will do your chin twice, okay? And the way you'll do that is you'll cut the applicator in half, and you can either share the other half with a friend, or you can fold it back on itself, gel to gel, stick it in a Ziploc bag, and use it again in 3 days, okay? But all you do really is just cut it in half, and you'll place it under your chin. Okay, we always recommend you take a before picture and then an after picture, like I did with all of you when we were getting the wrap on you, because it's really good to see them and compare them side by side, okay? One wrap will do both arms. What I like to do is you can do, just half of the wrap on each arm like this. But what I like to do sometimes is I'll cut the wrap in half, and then I'll cut this flap off. It's kind of the natural fold. So I have two pieces that look like this, and then I have two flaps, okay? I like to put the larger piece under the arm like that, and then this flap right on top of the arm, and then secure it with something. Saran wrap is what we used because, that seems to be easy, but you can use whatever, ace bandage or a tight top or whatever to secure it there. Okay? You can do, obviously, you're all wrapped on your tummy area right now, so that's, exactly how you do that. To do legs, you can do one wrap on each leg if you'd like. And you put the, the widest part on your problem area, or what I like to do is I still like to cut it in half, and then I'll put half of the wrap on the outside of my leg and half of the wrap on the inside of my leg, and then secure it. And I just feel like for me it gets more coverage. The bottom line is you can't blow it as long as that formula is touching your skin, solid contact for 45 minutes, okay? Now, there is one kind of exception to that rule. When you're wrapped in the front, it's best not to be wrapped in your lower back area at the same time. Okay, we've just found that you don't get as good of a result that way, and you could maybe even feel a little icky. I've had a few people say, has anybody ever had a deep tissue massage and you walked out feeling kind of yucky?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's because the massage therapist just released a bunch of toxins in your body. That's the similar feeling you could feel if you were to wrap the front and the back. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. It's better to just wrap the front and then 3 days later wrap the back. Okay. It takes 72 hours for the whole process to finish from beginning to end. So we want you to drink a lot of water, okay? We want you to flush your body. So good, that'll be your little symbol. Every time I say that, grab your water and drink your water, okay?
So what is it doing?
So what it's doing is it's toning, tightening, firming, and actually go ahead and turn the page because that's the next thing. It's going to tone, tighten, and firm. It's going to reduce the appearance of cellulite, and it's all natural, which is cool. There's no synthetic or man-made chemical, anything in the applicator, and it's only available through independent distributors like Renee and I. So you can't go to Ulta, you can't go to Target or Walmart and pick up an applicator. You can only get it through us, and we're the first to market. So far, the only ones to market. So that's kind of cool too. So does that make sense?
What's the actual science behind it?
Well, here's the great thing about my job. I don't have to know all the science behind it. All I know is what it did for me, and I had incredible results, and I've got 200 plus testimony pictures on that tablet you were watching when you first got here, and on my Facebook page. That's all I know. So all I know is it works, and it's like, as close to magic as you can get. Okay? Okay, so 45 minutes on your body, and you're going to start to see some results. Now, when I say drink the water, we find that people get a really nice, good result when they're flushing their body anyway. We should be drinking water. So I want you all to take your body weight. Get that in your head. Don't say it out loud. You don't have to. And then half it. Okay, and that's how many ounces I'd like you to drink each day for the next 3 days. Not while you're sitting here, but just each day for the next 3 days.
Okay, wait, say that again.
Okay, so take your body weight, half it.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
That's how many ounces I want you to drink each day for the next 3 days.
Okay.
It's a lot of water, I know. And no cheating, none of that, artificial flavoring in there. If you need to zhuzh up your water, just throw some lemon or lime or orange. Mint is yummy in there, or cucumber, something like that, and just get it down. It's 3 days. You can do that. And you pay $25 to wrap, so you may as well get the best results you can.
Yeah.
Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, 9 out of 10 people see results within the first wrap. Okay, so 9 out of 10 of you are going to see results tonight. Okay, the rest of you just need to keep doing it. Okay, we call 1 wrap a sample. We call 4 wraps. That's why they come in a box of 4. We call that a treatment. And 12 wraps is a procedure. Okay, and I really want to encourage you not to stop with just tonight. So I'm going to give you some great tools, or actually some money-saving options that you have to be able to purchase these wraps cheaper, okay? And it's called the Loyal Customer Program. I'll explain that in just a minute. Okay, go ahead and turn your page. Okay, now I mentioned you can use the applicator from your chin down. It's too harsh on your face. We have a product that looks like that. That does that instead, okay? It's a different formula on there. It's the same cloth, so it's the same way we're going to get the nutrients into your skin, but it looks like it's a little scary. So warn the kids in the hubby, it looks a little Jason-like mask, right? And I want you to hear me on this, okay? This is not a wrap. If you wrap yourself, you will die. So you saw that I used the saran wrap on you today, right? So don't saran wrap your face. Just apply it to a clean, dry face, and it'll stick there. And as your skin is absorbing all that good solution in there, it'll start to come away, and you'll know that it's time to take it off and rub it in. Okay, 45 minutes. I do have some here tonight. They're $25 if you're interested in trying one. You can put another $25 in my jar over there, and I'll send you home one. Just clean face, dry it. If you tone, go ahead and tone your face. Use your toner, and then pop it on there and relax for 45 minutes. Okay. Now, let me tell you pricing here. This is the good news. Y'all got to buy these for $25, which is actually a discounted rate, and our hostess got to wrap for free. So thank you, Renee, for being our hostess tonight. And the same deal goes for any of you. If you're interested in hosting a party, I'll come and I'll wrap 6 to 8 of your friends, and you'll wrap for free. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if you want to continue, which I highly recommend that you do, purchasing these wraps, they come in a box of 4 like I told you. They're $99 for 4, but on our Loyal Customer Program, they're $59. It's a pretty good deal. Okay. Our facial applicators are $89 for 4. And they're $49 as a loyal customer. So let me explain to you real quick about our Loyal Customer Program. Go ahead and turn your page. And you're going to be earning some perks, okay? Now, our company will allow you to buy at wholesale, which is the same price that I pay as a distributor, with a 3-order commitment, okay? So tonight would be order 1, and then, let's see, so it's April, so May, 9th would be order 2, and then June 9th would be order 3. We're going to waive the $50 membership fee, just with your 3-month commitment, and that will allow you to buy at wholesale starting tonight, okay? You're also going to earn some free shipping. After your 3rd shipment, and you continue with auto ship, which you're gonna want to do that when you hear about some of these products I'm about to introduce you to. You're going to get free shipping for life from that day on, as long as you stay on auto ship. And any order, anytime over $125 is free shipping. Yeah, it's a really good program. You're also going to be earning perk points. 10% of what you spend goes in a bank, like a little perk point bank, okay? So you can start redeeming those points after your 4th shipment. So 1 more shipment, you can start redeeming those points. And by the way, 1 point is $1, okay? And then at 6 months, we're going to thank you with a huge bonus load to your perk point bank of 50 points. That's $50, you guys. You can take that with what you've accumulated, and you can buy a box of wraps for free, or go try something maybe you wouldn't have thought to try. You wouldn't want to maybe spend your money doing that. You could try it for free that way. And then after 12 months, we are going to load your account with 150 more perk points. So that's $150 more. Okay? So it's a really good program. Now, we've put together some packages that I'm going to introduce you to a couple more products that will save you additional money. So would you mind grabbing our greens out of the fridge so that I'm going to let you guys sample that here in a minute.
So for instance, if I was to buy the skinny pack, would I have to buy that every single month?
No, that's a great question. So you can order the skinny pack today, and next month you can change your shipment to try something different, something completely new, or you can add to it whatever you want to do. There's no minimum. So you can buy one thing, you can buy a pack every month. Whatever you want to do, you have total flexibility with that.
So I can just get on there and change it myself?
Yes, you'll get a little ID number, and you'll get a password, and then you can go in and change it whenever you want to, and you can actually order in between your shipments, which is kind of a good deal. So, isn't that cool? So let me talk to you about another one of my favorite products. Okay, they're all my favorite. It's really hard to choose, but this is our defining gel. And this is the gel version of what's on that applicator that you're all wearing right now, and it's toned down light enough you can use it every day. Okay, it's going to do the same thing that the applicator does, kind of in a longer, more residual time frame. So I use this every morning. Okay, if you've got some, they call it hail damage back here, with some of that cellulite, you can really rub it in there, and the more you massage, the better it is. It's going to start to eliminate the appearance of your cellulite. Great on scars. I have lots of moms who are working on cesarean scars they'd like to get rid of, slacky skin, stretch marks. All that kind of stuff. It's going to help with the microcirculation of your skin. It's great on spider veins and varicose veins. Just tons of great uses for this. So I'm going to come around and give a little dab on the back of each of your hand. I want you to rub it in just on the one hand. No cheating and rubbing it on both, because the goal is I want you to compare, and then I'll let you even it out before you leave tonight. Okay?
Can I use that on my face?
It is not guaranteed. It is not recommended for your face.
Oh, that feels nice.
Isn't that nice? Once it dries, too, you won't walk around smelling like, you won't smell it. Once it dries, the odor will go away. So it is nice. And
It
you can
smells
just,
like a wrap.
yeah, you're smelling eucalyptus and probably some rosemary and menthol in there. And
So I could use that all over.
you can use it all over. Yeah. Yep. Now this is $79 retail, and it's $45 on that loyal customer program. So you can see what kind of savings that program offers. And that first package that's actually in your book right there is our wrap pack. Okay, and you're going to get a box of wraps. So there's 4 wraps in here, full treatment. And you're going to get a sample. I call this the teaser of the defining gel, because by the time you actually fall in love with the product, it's gone, and you're going to wish you had gotten the big one. But at least that gives you, an idea, a little sample, and some time to try it. Okay. Retail, you would pay $115, but on that loyal customer program, it's $69. So it's a pretty good deal. Okay. Now the next package we have is our best-selling package, and that's that skinny pack that you had asked about, Susan. And you're actually going to get a box of wraps, the full-size defining gel. So you're going to get, you know, you're going to love it and then still have more. So, and then you're also going to get our Fat Fighter. And let me tell you about our Fat Fighter. This is our plant-based, zero side effect fat and carb blocker. Okay, it's got neopuntia in it, which is the prickly pear cactus, and that acts as kind of like a sponge, or it binds to fat. Okay, and there's some banana leaf in there, and that's going to prevent your body's ability to absorb some carbohydrates. So you take it after you eat a meal, so you don't have to anticipate when you're going to eat. After you eat a meal, up to an hour, and it's recommend that you wait about 15 minutes, which I just learned from Dr. Don. He's the doctor that kind of oversees all of our product. If you wait about 15 minutes, that gives the fat time to rise to the top of your stomach. And what this is going to do is it's going to grab some of that fat and pull it to the bottom of your stomach. Okay, I have a little demo here I want you to see. Okay, I've got a wine glass here. It's just filled with water. That's symbolizing your stomach. And then I've got 2 tablets of Fat Fighters already crushed. You wouldn't crush them. You would just swallow them. But for demo purposes, I've crushed them. Okay, so the olive oil is the fat. The water is your body or your stomach, and then here's the Fat Fighter. Can you all see that? Okay. Okay, now watch how it's going to pull some of that fat down to the bottom of the glass, which is exactly what it's going to do in your stomach. Yeah, I know, isn't that gross? But it's a good demonstration as to what's happening. The beautiful thing about this is there are no side effects. There's no cramping, no bloating, no sense of urgency. This is going to just stay in this sponge-like mass, and it's going to leave your body when you eliminate like normal. Okay, isn't that cool? And it'll continue to work for about a half an hour. You can see some of the bubbles are going up. We're creating a little lava lamp here. So that's our Fat Fighter. Now this is $33 retail. It's $23 as a loyal customer. But in this package, it's like getting it for $5. Yeah. It's a good deal. I carry that in my purse, and anytime I hit my favorite, you know, fast food joints or Chipotle or Italian or whatever, I make sure to take 2 of those after each of those.
So it's not something you would take every day?
Not necessarily, no. You would take it with your biggest meal or maybe your worst meal. I call it forgiveness here. There's 30 meals worth of forgiveness in this bottle. So, pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
How many times a day can you take it?
You can take it up to 3 times a day if you want to. I mean, if every meal is bad. I mean, and sometimes I do. Because I'm traveling and I'm like, oh, thank you that I have it. So, yeah, it's an all-natural thing. There's also some Garcinia cambogia, which you can go and Google and see kind of what that does for your body, too. So, okay. The next package I'm going to talk about has 2 more of my favorite products in here. This is our ProFit. Does anybody ever use like a shake to either be a meal replacement or like a post-recovery workout? Okay, so this is our ProFit. I'm just going to read some notes here because I've got all these good information here that I don't want to leave any details out, okay? Well, first of all, it comes in 2 flavors, vanilla, creamy vanilla and chocolate. Okay, I love them both. If you ask me which one should I start with, I would say maybe the vanilla because it's more versatile. You can mix it up with juice and fruit, and you know, you can add chocolate to it if you wanted to. But they're both good. It provides a quicker post-workout recovery. There's 14 grams of protein in here, and it's whey protein and non-genetically modified soy protein. Whey protein is the best to get to your lean muscle mass fast, and the soy takes a little bit longer, so it's going to help to satiate you. It's going to help you build lean muscle mass with fewer calories. There's only 100 calories per serving in here. So if you're going to use it as a meal replacement, I suggest that you blend it with some fruit or get some juice or milk in there to get that calorie count up a little bit. Okay. It's also going to help you maintain healthy cholesterol levels. There's also some feel-good, mood-elevating energy that comes from this that's powered by the maca and cacao powder. So I thought that was kind of cool. I always feel like, I don't know if it's because I'm proud that I'm doing something good for my body, or if it's probably those ingredients that I feel so good after I drink my shake. And then it's got our blend, we call it FitZyme, but it's our blend of soluble and insoluble fibers in there that help to with your digestive health. Okay, you get 30 meals in one bag. Retails for $99. On our loyal customer program at $69. That works out to be about $2.30 a meal. So pretty reasonable, I think. It's all whole food. You know that a lot of the protein powders that you might pick up, I always encourage you to compare apples to apples, because if there's man-made protein or man-made fiber in there, your body doesn't know what to do with man-made. Your body only knows what to do with God-made ingredients. So that's what this is. This is all God-made ingredients in here. So, okay, and then this, I have to say, is my favorite. I won't go a day without my greens, okay? This is our greens. It's an alkalizing, balancing, veggie totin, well, I'm just making it all up now, but this is our green powder drink mix, okay? And I want to show you the scoop size. It's just tiny, okay?
Wow.
2 scoops mixed in 6 to 8 ounces of liquid. I like mine in water. My husband likes it in orange juice. Whatever, you can put it in your smoothie, whatever you want to do. But 2 scoops is equivalent nutritionally to 8 servings of fruits and vegetables.
Wow.
How many of you eat 8 fruits and veggies a day?
Yeah.
No, I don't either. And let alone for less than $1 a day, right?
Yeah.
So this
Kids
is,
take that.
kids can take this, yeah. We suggest like 2 to 4, they take a half a scoop. 4 to 12, they take 1 scoop, and then 12 and above take 2 scoops. And it's not that more would hurt them, it's just that their body's only going to absorb about that much. So, okay, it's also going to detoxify you. There's great ingredients in here. There's barley wheat, and alfalfa, spirulina, milk thistle, dandelion. I don't know when the last time was that you sucked on some dandelion, but it's so good for our detox organs. So that's all in here. There's bee pollen in here, which is great for allergies. If you go through and Google each of these ingredients in here, you'll find some really nice health benefits to it. But the most important reason why I take it, why I think everybody should take it, is it's going to alkalize your system. Are you familiar with an alkalized versus an acidic system? Okay. Well, the more acidic we are, the more of a breeding ground we become for toxins and free radicals and disease. It just takes a toll on our immune system. So whenever you can alkalize your system, those things can't thrive, let alone survive. So I just cover my bases and alkalize my system every day. Gives me lots of natural energy. It's changed my life or my health so much. I mean, I used to be, with 4 kids, I used to be a Starbucks-aholic. I was hitting Starbucks every afternoon because I still had to run carpool and soccer practice and homework and dinner, and my husband traveled Monday through Friday, so I was a single mom a lot of the time. And I didn't set out to get rid of that. My Diet Pepsi habit, I almost said aholic because I was a Diet Pepsi-aholic. I didn't set out to eliminate those things from my diet. I just set out to add the greens. And what I found was I didn't crave those things anymore. And I'll go and have business meetings at Starbucks and not even get a coffee. I'll go in and grab a little breakfast sandwich, follow it with Backbiter, and then maybe get a juice or something. Unless it's the first coffee of the day, and then I'll have that because I like that. So
can you take these things all together?
you can, absolutely, yes. In fact, the only thing you should be aware of is your fat fighter. You want to space that out about 20 minutes, or actually I take that back, about 45 minutes if you're taking any other vitamins or medications, because you don't want any of that to accidentally get bound up with some of the fat, but you can take it all together. So I want to let you guys taste this, because if it tasted like it looked, I know you're all looking at me like,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't be real motivated to drink it, even though it's so good for you. So I'm going to let y'all taste it. Now I've mixed it in orange juice because most people know what orange juice tastes like. So what I want you to concentrate on is what you're not tasting, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, don't be shy. It's funny, my 20-year-old daughter still to this day has to drink it in a non-see-through cup because she can't get past the fact that it's green. Yeah.
Tastes like orange juice.
What do you think?
It's good.
It's pretty good, huh?
Just tastes like orange juice.
Yeah. So knowing how good it is for you and how yummy it is, I just put mine in a bottle of water like what you're drinking, which y'all should take a sip, by the way. I just put it in my water. I like it that way. My daughter likes it in apple juice, and she likes it in cranberry juice too. She likes that cranberry orange flavor. So whatever you want to mix it in, you can put it in your smoothie like I said. Okay, in this package right here, you actually spend less than you save. You save $170 or $187. It's a $366 package for $179. This, by the way, qualifies you for free shipping because any order over $125 I mentioned is free shipping. And let me back up a little bit. Anybody maybe who does the skinny pack, most people start with that. If you throw the greens in on that, that also gets you over that $125 price. You're able to save on shipping there, so that's free shipping. Pretty good?
Yep.
Okay. Any questions on any of that, you guys? Pretty good? Okay. We've got a few minutes while you're all still marinating, so if you'll give me a few minutes, I'd like you to close your book, flip it over, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about our opportunity. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I found this company 2 years ago. March was 2 years for me. And I was invited to a wrap party just like this, and I had never heard about it. And honestly, I wasn't going to go. I was really skeptical that, yeah, right, you want me to pay $25 and it's going to tone, tighten, and firm. And so I told my neighbor, thanks, but I'll let you know, when is it? Just let me know when it is. And she goes, well, it's at 6:30. And I'm like, in 2 hours? Like, thanks for the notice. But she didn't take no for an answer. And to be really honest with you, I said, okay, I'll see you later. And I hung up. I had no intent. I was just going to be a no-show. I wasn't going to go. So about 5 minutes before the party started, my husband said, get in the car. I'm going to drive you down there. And I said, no, I don't need to go. And he goes, you need a girls' night out. Just go. So he drove me 3 doors down, and don't judge, it was raining and cold, and I wouldn't have gone otherwise. So he put me in the car, I showed up, I got wrapped, feeling like, you guys still feeling pretty good, like you're having a little spa treatment? Yeah. So my attitude started changing. I had a really nice result, and so my plan was I was going to host a party to get wrapped for free. At the time, the economy had really hit us hard. My husband was a contractor, and so, it's feast and famine. And when we were feasting, we were feasting, right? But when it was famine, which was that time, we were starving. So, and that was kind of the time that we were in. So I couldn't afford as much as I wanted to order. So I was just going to host parties. And my plan was I was going to host 1 party a week and get 6 different friends to come and be a size 2 in no time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that part didn't work out well. But I went home and I wrote on my Facebook wall, went to a wrap party, saw an amazing result, having a party, who's in? And my Facebook page blew up. I want in. That sounds great. I'll come. Tell me when it is. Some people were like, oh, it's a water loss. I'm like, oh, I drank so much water, my teeth were floating. It's not a water loss. So I had my guest list there. So I'm going to pause the story right there for a second and let you know. I mentioned I have 4 kids, and my husband and I have decided that we're going to offer our kids an opportunity to go to Capital Christian High School, which is our local private Christian school in our area, when they get to the high school level if they want to. And my oldest 2 went there and had a great experience. And at the time that I was invited to that wrap party, I had an 8th grader, and she kept saying, when are we going to get me registered? We're picking classes now for the other school, and I want to go, I want to go. And my husband and I were having pretty tough conversations about how we weren't going to be able to do it. We just couldn't find the extra $800 to $1,000 a month to send her to that school. So we had been praying for several months. If you want her to go to that school, Lord, you're going to have to show us the money. And so who knew that it came in the way of a wrap party, which was a little unexpected. So back to that night, I went to bed and I couldn't sleep. I was up all night using the bathroom because I drank a ton of water, but I couldn't get back to sleep. And my deal is I'll get up and I'll have a discussion with my Maker, and I did just that and felt heavy on my heart that this might be the answer to that prayer. So I called the rep the next day. I said, show me your comp plan. I want to book my party. I think I might want to give this a shot. And so she did. She came over and she told me what I'm about to tell you. So our company has broken this down to 3 simple steps. It is so simple. Step 1 is join the party. It's $99 to become a distributor. That's actually a promotional price. It's $199 normally. But right now it's $99, okay? And you're going to get access to a training academy. You'll get this cool little kit that's got some paperwork in there. And you're actually going to get a box of wraps, okay? Which, by the way, is our retail cost, $99 for a box of wraps, right? So Now, as a distributor, we are required, the only catch, if you will, is that in order for us to be commission qualified or able to get paid, we as distributors do have a minimum that we have to keep on our auto ship, and that's $80 minimum. Okay, we call it ADBV. And so what I do is I just get 2 boxes of wraps. That comes to my house once a month. That keeps me commission qualified, and I go out and sell all those wraps for $200 cash. So it really doesn't cost me anything when you look at that. Go ahead and turn your page. Step 2, we're going to help you wrap for free. You get 4 loyal customers, and you're going to earn $120 in free credit. We tell you to go buy 2 boxes of wraps with that credit, turn around and sell those. That's $200 cash. And I'm talking cash. We call that jar money because you shove money in a jar, but that's what that is, okay? The other little perk with this too is every time you get 2 loyal customers, so 2, 4, 6, 8, all the way from now until the day you retire, you get to earn what we call applicator rewards. And that's, you get to buy a box for 25 bucks, a box of wraps. Who wouldn't want to buy a box of wraps for 25 bucks?
Yeah.
Pretty good deal, huh? So you'll actually get 2 of those rewards with this step 2 here as well, okay? And then new to us this year is step 3. There's a guarantee. If you do steps 1 and steps 2, meaning you buy your kit, you've got your auto ship set up, and you go and get 4 loyal customers, you help 3 people do the same thing. So 3 people that you'd want to be in business with do the same thing. And if you don't make $500 commission, that's in addition to this jar money, right? It has nothing to do with it. What the company pays you, within your first 60 days, they're going to guarantee that you make at least that much. So if your check is $350, they're going to give you the extra $150 to get you up to that $500 mark. So you actually have a guarantee.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if you do all that, you're going to make more than that. But it is nice to know that you've got a guarantee. So,
That's great.
okay, go ahead and turn the page. This is an exciting part of this whole thing. We have a $10,000 good bonus, and good stands for get out of debt. And I love this. I've seen so many people get this. We've just celebrated a couple last month on my team alone. They've paid out, I think, to date, $15 million in these good bonuses, or more actually. But any new distributor that signs up between now and the end of April can qualify to get this. And that's ranking to the level of diamond, which we show you how to do that. We have a 1-page biz plan that you follow all the way to the rank of diamond. And then you get that $10,000 good bonus. Who wouldn't want 10,000 bucks? Okay, y'all should be saying, yeah, right? Okay, go ahead and turn the page one more time. If you wonder what we make doing this crazy wrap thing, here's a chart of average income. Okay, again, this only reflects commission and bonuses that the company pays us. It doesn't reflect this. This is extra, okay? So every, the average distributor makes about $71 per month. Okay, that it can, give or take a little bit, but that's on average. So they may have 4 loyal customers, maybe a distributor, maybe less, maybe more, something like that, about 71 bucks. You get to the executive level, and that's just bringing on 2 people to do the business, and the average income is $309. Okay, so it more than triples there, which is kind of cool, yeah. Ruby is $599, that's 3 business partners, and we show you what that Ruby looks like all the way up. Let's see, the diamond average income is $1910. That's almost $2,000. How many of you would see a life change with almost $2,000 per month, right?
Yes.
And if you get to diamond in 3 months, that you throw $400 a month for 25 months on top of that. That's how they pay us our good bonus to equal $10,000, okay? So pretty good, all the way up to ambassador. The average income is $31,900 and some odd dollars as an ambassador a month.
Per month?
Up per month. Yeah, that's not annually, that's monthly.
Wow.
Okay, and what I can say too, just from experience, this can be a low average. A lot of people on my team that are these different levels have told me that they make more than what's on this income chart. And so back to my story a little bit. I chose to grow my income instead of shrink my dreams. Go ahead and turn to that next page. And when I joined in 2011, I ranked to diamond in 3.5 months. And there was no good bonus. There was no $10,000 carrot dangling. Had there been, I would have increased, I would have done a couple more wrap parties and shortened that by 2 weeks to get that good bonus. I tell you that because it's possible. Okay, this is not just a, get this bonus flighty. It's real. Okay, I've had lots of people earn this. I've seen lots of people earn this bonus. So I chose to jump in, and when I first started and I calculated my profit, which included my jar money and my commission within that first 2 weeks really, because I signed up March 16th of 2011, and by the last day of March, and I calculated my commissions and my bonuses and my jar money, I made $900. And so to me that was a pretty big sign that this is what I needed to be doing, because my prayers had specifically been $800 to $1,000 to get Brenna to school. So when I realized what I had my hands on, I just went running. And in 5 months with this company, I was able to replace my full-time income. I had hit the double diamond level. I was able to replace my full-time income. And at my 12th month, I hit triple diamond, and I was able to replace my husband's full-time income. So we call him job optional now. So he can work or he doesn't have to work. Sometimes he just needs to throw that tool belt on and just, build something or paint something. But we have the freedom of him being job optional, which is nice, okay? It took me 20 months to get to Presidential Diamond, and not only am I supporting our family of 6, but I have 3 of them in schools that require tuition. 2 out of state in college and 1 right here, and another one headed there this fall. So this company is changing lives physically and financially. Okay, so if this isn't something that sounds good for you, maybe a name or a face is coming into your mind, please get them in touch with me. I'd love to help change their life as well. I'm all about helping other people and building teams, and I'm pretty passionate about that. So this is just a recap. Step 1 is join the party, and you could do that tonight if you think this is something you might want to do. Step 2 is we're going to let you wrap for free by getting some customers, and step 3 is that $500 guarantee. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Any questions on that? Yeah.
It just seems to me that if a box of wraps is $99, why wouldn't you sign in?
Exactly. Right? Yeah. If you think, I'm not quite sure because we haven't unwrapped you and you haven't seen any results yet, we're going to go back there now in a second here. And you want to keep trying it, that's what I suggest you do. If you think this is something you might want to do, go ahead and get your distributorship kit. And use the rest of the wraps on yourself, and then when you fall in love with them, which you will, then you've got your distributorship all set up and ready to go. So okay, so I'm gonna
have my parties first, and then maybe I'll sign up.
Yeah, and you know what, I've had people do that and it kills me. It just kills me. They give all their loyal customers to me, and eventually they come around. So I'm going to pass out some little boards here. They're my binder boards, and in here is an order form. Go ahead and fill out this top part, and then talk to me about what you might be interested in looking at to order tonight. Again, member-free shipping at this kit, and I can help you kind of customize a package depending on your goals. I didn't talk about all of our products. They are all amazing, but you don't want to be here all night. This is all of our products kind of a la carte, if you just wanted to start with 1 or 2 or whatever. And then those packages that I talked about in my party pads are all on the back of that, okay? And then if there's anybody who should have been here tonight who couldn't come, go ahead and give them a coupon. I put some of my coupon cards in here, and I'll honor that $25 price if they want to meet with me and do a one-on-one. And so go ahead and give those away. And remember, if you want to host a party, you'll wrap for free. So I'll put some pens here on the table, and I'll give you each one of these. And then if you can all use the bathroom at least once before I get you unwrapped, then I'll meet you back in the bathroom and we'll get you unwrapped. Sound good? That's it. That's my wrap party. I really truly hope that this video will help you be able to get started in doing your own wrap parties. Watch it over and over and over again until you get comfortable with it, and practice. Literally sit the kids down or line pillows up on the couch or do it in front of a mirror, but just practice. Practice makes perfect. That's what I did when I first started. There are a couple details I wanted to call your attention to. Notice when I'm talking about the product, I talk about it first and then I demo it. So when I talk about the gel, I get all the details of the gel out, and then I let people try it by rubbing it in on one hand, okay? If you have a really big group, then maybe you would not take the time to rub it in, dish it out to everybody, but rather let them try it on their own after your demo, just to keep time going, okay? Fat Fighter, I talk about it before I actually do the demo, because you can see what kind of a stir that brings up. Everybody's, you know, oohing and on and making comments. So I talk about the greens and all the benefits of that product before I actually let people taste it. And then I wait until the very end to give the order forms and product sheets out with the Blitz cards. And I do that on purpose. They've got a party pad in hand right then. They're following along with the party pad, and then I pass those out because I don't want them filling stuff out and, you know, thumbing through the product catalog when I really kind of want them to hear what I have to say, because then my passion and my excitement about the product comes through. So, and by the way, those boards are binder boards. I went to Walmart, I bought 97-cent binders, cut the spine out of them, and then used the pockets to put my information in there, which is an order form, a product sheet, a couple Blitz cards, and then you can even tuck a pen down in that pouch, so, or that pocket. Okay, you guys, I'd love to hear your feedback. If you've got any questions on something maybe I didn't touch on, use the team page or shoot me an email and we'll go from there. Okay? All right, you guys, have a good one.